I'm getting married in 6 months and I need to see if anyone else relates to the way I'm feeling right now. A lot of people have always told me that like planning a wedding is going to be one of the most stressful things that you do. But I have always wanted to plan my wedding. I've always looked forward to it. I've always thought that it would be like a process that I would really enjoy. And don't get me wrong, for the most part, I am very much enjoying this process. I think in all of these years that I've been looking forward to planning a wedding, there's just one key piece of information that I just wasn't like taking into account about myself. And that is the fact that I sometimes, not with everything, but sometimes can find making decisions like the most difficult thing. And if there's one thing that you have to do a lot when it comes to planning a wedding, it is making decisions. And I am in that stage right now where there's so many decisions that I need to make and I feel a little bit like frozen. The biggest decision that I need to make right now, and the one that I am like the most stuck on, is trying to choose my wedding dress. I've been wedding dress shopping twice now, and I've got to a point where I'm sort of in between two dresses and I'm just really finding it so hard to commit to like one dress. I have been filming like the whole process of trying on dresses and going dress shopping, and once we get married I'll share those with you, so it'll be really interesting to see what you guys think of the dresses that I've tried. But I'm going dress shopping again this weekend. I'm going to retry the first dress of the two dresses that I'm trying to pick between, because it was a little while ago that I tried that on, so I'm gonna go back, put it on, see how it feels, see if I get that feeling, which I think there's a lot of pressure on, by the way. Maybe I'll do another video talking about like the pressure to have that feeling when you're wedding dress shopping. Let me know if you want to see that, because I've got a lot to say on that. Another huge decision that I'm trying to make at the moment is who our photographer and videographer are, which normally you would know like more than 6 months in advance of the wedding, but our wedding is a little bit different because we're having our wedding at Adam's family members' home in Poland, and so the planning process has just been a little bit different to, I mean, one, we're planning our wedding in another country, and two, it's not in like a traditional venue, so it has been a little bit of a different process. So yeah, we are in a place where we're 6 months ahead of the wedding and there's still a couple of big things to sort, mainly like the photographer and videographer at this stage. But like, it's so difficult to make that decision because, you know, the photos and videos are something that like you can't, like, it's a one-time moment, right? And I'm gonna want to have those for the rest of my life. So it's a big decision, especially because like I make content myself. Like I know exactly how I would film my wedding video. So I just need to find someone that like can replicate what I would do, you know, as much as possible. Not that I'd do anything, you know, super special, but I know what moments I'd capture and how I'd capture them. And, you know, I've just got it all in my mind. So it's just trying to find someone that we like vibe with, because you're going to spend a lot of your wedding day with your videographer and your photographer, but that also is like matching the style that we want. So we do have like a really solid short list of photographers and videographers. I just need to choose between them now. But other than that, we just got like loads of little decisions left to make, like finalizing the flowers or bridesmaid dresses or finalizing the menu with our catering company. And I just feel like I've got a little bit of decision fatigue at the moment. I think it doesn't help that whilst I am like very seriously aware that in the world of planning weddings, 6 months is like nothing. We are running out of time. Like one of the dresses that I'm considering, I will have to pay a rush fee on because 6 months is not long enough for them to, like in their normal timeline, make the dress, send it to me, and we get it altered and so on. So I'm well aware of the pressure that comes with the wedding being 6 months away. But at the same time, 6 months or just over 6 months is a very long time in my mind, right? In my mind, I'm like, how am I meant to know what I'm going to want to wear in 6 months' time? Like, I'm still on a weight loss journey. There's so many things to consider. You know, how do I make a decision now and know that 6 months future me is going to be happy with that decision? I'm sure at the end of the day I will be, but it just makes, you know, especially with the dress, it makes it a little bit difficult to commit. So if anyone else struggled with making decisions during their wedding planning process, particularly when it comes to like picking their wedding dress, if you've got any advice, please let me know. Oh, and another decision that I'm trying to make that I would really appreciate your opinion on is whether or not I should do my own makeup. Now, I love doing my makeup. I'm not going to claim that I'm the best makeup artist in the world. I'm not doing anything special right now because I'm just getting ready for work. But as I said, I really, really enjoy doing my own makeup, and I've never had my makeup done by anyone else and been like super happy with it. Like, if you enjoy doing makeup, then you know what you like and you know how you enjoy your makeup being done. And I actually think I'd kind of enjoy the process of getting ready on the morning. The only thing is, I'm like, what if it goes a little bit wrong and it makes me stressed? Because when I get stressed, it makes it, you know, a little bit harder to do, well, anything well. But, you know, I don't want to make a mistake on the morning and feel stressed and then like regret doing my own makeup. Like I have now accidentally putting on way too much blush because I've used the wrong blusher brush, and this is just too dense and like applies it too thickly. I will fix that. Look, at the end of the day, blusher is the first thing that like disappears from your makeup, so by time it'll sort itself out. Anyway, as I was saying, that was perfect timing. Wow. I just can't decide. I shouldn't talk whilst doing setting spray. Wow. I just can't decide if I want to do it myself. So I'd love to hear from anyone, well, just your opinion in general, but especially if you decided to do your own makeup at your wedding. Are you glad that you made that decision? Did you enjoy it? Are you happy with how your makeup turned out? Or like, did you regret it? Did you find that it was really stressful on the morning and you were like, oh, I just wish someone else was dealing with this? Or were you just like, thank goodness I decided to do my own makeup. This was the best decision that I could have made. I think what I'm planning to do is like a couple of trial runs of both. Maybe when we next go over to Poland, have a session with like a makeup artist, or maybe like a trial session with a couple of makeup artists, something like that. But also spend the next few months like imagine if I did that on the morning of the wedding. I get mascara on my face every single time. But yeah, as I was saying, maybe do a couple of makeup trials with makeup artists, but then also spend some time over the next few months practicing doing my own bridal makeup, and I'll share that journey with you guys if that's something you're interested in seeing. But yeah, let me know what you think I should do, ignoring the fact that I've just got mascara all over my face. I love this blusher so much. I don't know why it's looking so orange on me today. I promise it normally looks better. So yeah, if anyone has like any tips or advice, if you've been in a similar situation where you felt like really like overwhelmed and fatigued by all the decisions that you needed to make when planning your wedding, I would absolutely love to hear from you, because I need to push through this, because like I said, I'm on a time crunch. But let me know if you want me to come and talk to you more about planning our wedding and the process, particularly if you want to see me go through like the journey of trying to figure out my wedding makeup. Let me know, because I could definitely do that. But yeah, just keep your fingers crossed for me that I can start making these decisions soon, especially the wedding dress, because that needs to be finalized this weekend.